Nice shot, Vladdy, nice shot.
I like the intensity. It's a high-paced sport, a lot of contact.
Hey, hit! Hit!
I fractured my collarbone last year.
Sam Nelson plays for the Rochester, Minnesota Ice Hawks. He is one of the top goalies in the North American Hockey League.
I personally thrive on that pressure. I love it.
To stay at the top, Sam works hard to stay healthy. While some contact injuries may be tough for players to avoid, the Ice Hawks make special skills training and intense conditioning a high priority to help reduce the risk of other types of injuries.
A lot of physical preparation. I got to stretch a ton. It's a lot of work to keep your body upright and healthy.
Well, there's risk of injury in any sport. USA Hockey and Mayo Clinic Sports Medicine Center have come up with strategies to make the sport of ice hockey safer. And it really is a multifaceted approach.
Mayo Clinic orthopedic surgeon Michael Stewart knows the game and his athletes' health better than most. See, he is the USA Men's Olympic Hockey Team physician and the chief medical and safety officer for USA Hockey, an organization with more than 500,000 amateur players of all ages. Sam and the Ice Hawks have another resource that helps them reduce the risk of injuries while also sharpening their skills. The Mayo Clinic Sports Medicine's program collaborations with Exos, a performance training system for athletes at all levels.
Mayo Clinic Sports Medicine has a team approach, and we have physicians, athletic trainers, physical therapists, nutritionists, a hockey performance specialist, and then strength and conditioning coaches.
For a skater, it's really important to have strong hips, glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings, and so we'll do a lot of unilateral work. So when we have an athlete that comes in and looking to improve their skating technique and mechanics, kind of put it down into 3 major categories. We look at their skating platform, we look at their stride extension, and we look at stride recovery.
Hockey performance specialist Sean Vins says training athletes to pay attention to things like knee position and hip alignment strengthens healthy habits and builds the skills to make them better.
So not only is having good technique and good form part of injury prevention because we're in a very stable and balanced, powerful position, but it's also helping increase stride efficiency, power, and overall speed of the skater.
Then you're going to take your right foot, you're going to step over that red string, touch your heel on the ground, and bring it back.
Our physical therapists, athletic trainers, Exos colleagues are very skilled at analyzing movement, determine if there's any asymmetries or any type of deficiencies that can be corrected before an injury occurs.
And then from their musculoskeletal evaluation, or how they're put together as a human, we're going to try to fix those issues they might have. Tight hip, weak hip muscle or core muscles. All right, Sam. So let me know if this bugs you.
Physical therapist Joe Eischen determined that Sam's hip flexibility is being limited by tightness in a critical group of muscles. Therapy and targeted stretching will lower his risk of injury while giving him more freedom to move in the net. As you might expect, hockey players burn a lot of calories. Complex carbohydrates are a good start, but competitive athletes need a healthy balance.
So you want high-quality protein sources like chicken and turkey and fish and eggs and those sorts of things. But then we also want to include those healthy fats that come from things like olive oil, avocados, almonds and walnuts and flaxseed and those types of products.
Athletic performance dietitian Luke Corey says proper hydration is also essential. He tells athletes to drink half their body weight in ounces each day, so 80 ounces of water for a 160-pound hockey player. Injured athletes may also want to season their diet with some natural remedies.
Herbs and spices like curry powder, turmeric, garlic, and cinnamon can help reduce that inflammation, which speeds up the healing process.
Proper safety gear, like helmets and mouth guards, that's a given. Dr. Stewart said it's also possible to train athletes to avoid and prevent most dangerous situations.
We teach them never to deliver a blow to the head, never check from behind, never charge or board an opponent.
But it happens, which is one of the reasons these high school athletes have been instructed through USA Hockey exactly what to do when they're headed for the board.
Always keep your head up. That's the Heads Up, Don't Duck program, which is designed to prevent or at least reduce the risk of cervical spine or neck injury in ice hockey. Although there is some risk of injury, we hope that these prevention efforts will be fruitful. But at the same time, we'd like to emphasize sports are fun.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.